Hey guys, it's Pam, day 15 of the water fast. I just want to check in really quick. For those that are fasting with me, I just want to remind you, just be encouraged. Take it one day at a time. This is your fast. You're building up your fasting muscles. This is your time to be paying attention to your body and really pay attention to your body. If you need more water, drink more water. If you're substituting with coconut water as well, just listen to your body. And remember, you should be resting so your body can heal itself, right? So my update, couple pounds lighter. I'm at 210. Let's see, and really at this point it's kind of just like coasting for me, so it's not really much change. Like I said, I daily I come out in the sun. The sun seems to invigorate me, right? It gives me energy. But at this time, like I said, you really just want to take the time and rest. What I can say, my dreams are ramping up again, because even though I'm focusing on the health aspect of the fast, the spiritual kind of just goes right along with it, because I'm a dreamer anyway. I dream dreams. Those are just kind of ramping up. So at this time also, you may find that, let's see, if you have like personal issues you need to deal with, some of those things may be coming up, they are probably like bubbling up to the surface. If there's things that you haven't dealt with that you need to deal with, they'll normally start coming back up and resurfacing during a water fast, and in particular long water fast, because your body doesn't just want to heal your physical body, but it wants to heal your mind and your thoughts and issues of the heart. So those tend to come up automatically. It's not something that we normally, a lot of times when people go on water fast, they typically want to go on them to heal their body or to hear from God more clearly, right? Or to hear from Yah, right? They don't necessarily always understand when they first start fasting that issues that need to be healed within themselves will actually begin to come up first. So those things will begin to surface and bubble to the top. People tend to sometimes get really emotional while they're water fasting, especially if they don't understand what's going on behind the scenes while they're water fasting, and that is absolutely normal. So as you take on more fast, it will behoove you to kind of understand those things and what actually happens in the body, because like I said, your body just doesn't want to heal like some of the physical ailments. It wants to heal those unseen things that we deal with that can absolutely affect the physical body, right? So our body reacts on what it perceives to be the truth and what we understand. So you can perceive that you are in danger, which you may not actually in reality be in any kind of danger at all. But if you perceive that you're in danger, your body will begin to release adrenaline, and things will begin to automatically happen in your body based on your perception, which will cause your fight or flight responses in your physical body to begin to heighten, right? And your heart rate can increase. You will feel this extreme boost of energy, unfounded, right? You're not in trouble, but your body will react to what you think is going on. It could bring on stress, which could bring on physical ailments in the body. And so we want to be aware of all these things. The body wants to heal and the mind wants to heal as well, right? Because they are connected. The unseen is connected with what we can see, right? So when these things begin to come up, understand that this is normal, right? It's a normal part of the healing process, and we have to slow down. First of all, let's just make sure of our surroundings, make sure we aren't in any real danger, right? Make sure we're in a safe environment to now begin to deal with thoughts and emotions and false perceptions about things, about our lives, about who we are, what we are, and who we can be, right? Sometimes people may actually need to talk to someone else, outside of themselves. Some people are completely content with talking to Yah But some people may actually need another physical person to actually help them walk through some of the things, especially if there are some traumas that they've experienced in life, or maybe even some early childhood traumas that will begin to come up, right? And like I said, this is normal. Don't get frustrated and stop your fast. It's a part of the healing process. So let it happen. Deal with it one day at a time. And even if it becomes too much, it won't become too much, because the body will heal on its own terms and in the pace that it needs to. But we can perceive that it's too much when we don't want to deal with it. But when you're fasting and it comes up, that's your body's time clock letting you know it's time to deal with this now. Like, your body doesn't want to hold all that trauma on the inside. It wants to deal with these things, get it out, so you can continue to grow and thrive, right? And live your best life, so to speak, right? We should be living life freely, without hindrances and without stumbling blocks from past hurts and traumas, right? So let these things happen. Just kind of let the river flow, let the healing waters flow, right? Breathe, sit outside in nature. Like I said, if you need to get help from a third-party person, maybe an actual licensed therapist or whatever, even if you need to talk to mom and dad or whoever, you know what, do what you need to do for your own internal healing. That way it can radiate outward, right? Because those things we deal with that are imagined and that are unseen really does affect our physical bodies. Like, people actually have real outbreaks and physical ailments happen to their bodies simply because of stress, right? And stress is an unseen thing. We deal with it here in our minds, right? Which produces physical effects in our bodies, and it has taken a lot of people to the grave, you know. So at this point, if you're doing a longer fast, you're probably running into some of these things right here. And I just want to encourage you to keep going. Take it one day at a time. Even if you feel you need to end your fast because you perceive that it's becoming too much for you, it's okay. Go ahead and end it, but keep trying. Go back at it again. You know, when you're ready, pick it back up, because fasting is the quickest way to heal your body spiritually, mentally, and physically. And you won't be disappointed if you stick with the process. It won't happen the first time, it won't happen the second time, but if you make a habit of fasting in your life, you will make a habit of dealing with your issues and your problems as they happen, right? And you can just continue in this growing process where you don't allow things to build up, right? So as you first start fasting, you may have this build up from years. It may take a couple years to get rid of all that backup, all that buildup, and that's okay as long as you're moving forward, right? You know, so that's pretty much it today. I just kind of want to share that with you and kind of encourage you on that. Keep going. Take it one day at a time, right? Track your results so you can see how far you've come. All right. I don't really have anything else for you today. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all on the next video. Remember, be encouraged. Keep going. You got this. All right. Love y'all.